Getting some news from the national capital. Fire broke out in a shop in Old Delhi's Sadar Bazar area, and those are the visuals that we are bringing for you. And more than 25 fire tenders have reached the spot. Let's straight away go across to my colleague Shivam joining us on the broadcast. More on this, Shivam. What exactly is the situation like right now?
In fact, this is the Delhi's Sadar Bazar, one of the most prominent wholesale markets, and this is the Qutub Chowk and the Matka Gali. And behind me, you can see the firefighters are trying to get control over the fire which ignited in this particular Godown. Now, it has been said, according to the locals and also to the officials, that this was a Godown where the items were stored. The call was made around 3:55 in the evening, just very close to 4 p.m. in the evening, and then the 27 fire tenders were rushed on the spot as the fire. But at that time when the fire happened, there were certain people who were working inside this particular building, this particular Godown. They were doing some wood carving work because the ownership of this particular Godown was given to a new member. And now this Godown was being restored. So because there were curtains, because there were wooden carry cases, because there were certain cosmetic and plastic items that caught the fire and then ignited it further. Behind me you can see now, if I will ask my camera person to pan on the other side, it will show you how much of the crowd it is there even now. This is a prominent wholesale market, and normally on the weekends this market is flooded. Fortunately for now, there has not been any casualty or any serious injuries reported so far. According to the officials, all the people who were working inside that particular building have been rescued. There have been certain minor injuries happened to certain people who were passing by, but for now the fire tenders, 27 fire tenders, are trying to get control over this particular fire in this particular building. Almost the entire fire has been doused off. There again are certain places, certain patches where the fire officials doesn't want to leave any stone unturned, so they are rechecking and cross-checking every part of this particular Godown, because almost there are heavy wiring in this entire area. If I would have to show, there are heavy wiring in this entire area. The shops are very closely attached with each other, and this is a normal congested area. So if the wire spreads, the fire spreads out to the electric wire in the building, it could lead to major devastation. So far right now, the fire officials have got the control over most of the vehicles. They're still trying to figure out if there is anything or any person inside. So far there has
as of now, there are no reports of any casualty there, and also you're telling us that they've managed to douse the fire. Thank you very much, Shivam, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on the story. Heading into a very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.